Hey everyone, it's your boy KP here from the No Justice, No Peace report. I'm going to play a clip for you and then I will come back and comment after.
Yeah, that's right. I caught up with Asha Pinckney Gillis. She is really close with her kids who are 5 and 14. And when it comes to her teenage son, she tells me that they can talk about anything. She loves that. And that includes topics like this on vaccinations and his health, which she wants to have a say in. But some members on the DC Council have a different perspective.
So I am 100% against that. I think it violates my fundamental right as a parent.
Asha Pinckney Gillis doesn't feel like her 14-year-old son Caleb is old enough or ready to call his own shots when it comes to getting a vaccine without her consent, even under a doctor's direction.
If my child goes and gets a vaccination and has an adverse impact to that adverse reaction to that vaccination, I don't know what's going on because I've never been told that my child has been inoculated.
When DC councilmember Mary Cheh introduced the Minor Consent for Vaccinations Amendment Act of 2019 last year, it was in response to a measles outbreak that spread from coast to coast in the U.S., many wondering at the time if DC would become the next hotspot as vaccination rates trended downward in the district.
It should be worrisome to people when children are not vaccinated for these diseases.
According to this July 6th letter to DC school leaders, fewer families have paid visits to the doctor's office because of the pandemic, some lacking access, others avoiding it. Because of this, the letter says many children in the district are not fully immunized, which could make another infectious outbreak worse.
The gateway, again, is the physician who has to make this judgment. Is that person, 11, 12, 15, 18, capable of giving informed consent? And is it consistent with the physician's medical judgment?
If the bill is passed, children as young as 11 years old would be allowed to get a recommended vaccine without parental approval. Only a doctor would decide if the child meets a certain standard of informed consent. To protect their privacy, healthcare providers would have to bill insurers directly and submit the vaccination record to the child's school.
I think the intent is good. I think there are several kinks that need to be worked out before this is finalized.
All right, so there it is. The DC bill basically saying that kids can get vaccinated without their parents' approval. I'll just state off the bat, this is a stupid idea. Right? Doctors making decisions for children, insurers billing or doctors billing insurers, and the information is not passed on to the parents, and but it's passed on to the school. I'll put this all in the description box, by the way. This is the kind of madness, right? So of course this was in response to the regular vaccinations, but this is going to go also into that whole COVID-19 vaccinations as well. This is stupid. How are you gonna tell 11-year-olds and 12-year-olds that it's okay for them to give consent, or it's okay for them to be the judge, the judge as far as getting vaccinations, and you hide it from parents? I don't even think the story doesn't even make any sense. But yeah, Miss Mary Cheh right here. Ward 3 council member Mary Cheh. Just remember that name. Just wanted to highlight it when it comes to this whole vaccine madness. And, I say madness not because I'm disagreeing with making sure that people are healthy, right? But the rush to vaccinate people. And in this particular case, kids doing it without their parents' approval. Anyways, just wanted to bring your attention to this. I'll put it in the description box. You can check it out for yourself. I'll, present some other information as we're dealing with COVID-19. It's your boy KP from the No Justice, No Peace report. Remember to hit the subscription button. Comment as well, and share. Stay woke and stay red.